Uh-oh, I've fallen and I can't get up. Hi friends, it's Adam, the crippled cannabis cowboy. Thanks for checking out my video on taking a fall. I'm the fall guy. I've fallen quite a bit and yeah, I've gotten hurt. I haven't got injured yet, but I've definitely gotten hurt. Now, there is a difference between getting hurt and getting injured. Getting hurt, you can, rub some dirt on it or, you'll be fine in a couple weeks or something like that. If you get injured, now you got to go to the hospital. You broke something. I'm not completely sure, but it's the leading cause, or if not one of the leading causes, that kind of contributes to people like me going to the hospital, is taking a nasty fall and getting hurt. And falls hurt. All falls hurt. Because I've fallen so many times, I've been able to kind of like maybe track what's happening to me, I guess. The best I could do is just tell you what happens with me. I took a bad fall last night, as a matter of fact. The worst one I took so far. Actually, I hit a table broke the window, made a big mess, ended up on the floor, whatever. It's when that happens, you hit the floor. The first thing is like, oh my God, I fell. Like there's a panic thing that goes over you. So the best thing to do is to do your best not to panic. Focus on breathing. Breathing can hurt, but just remember you got to breathe in and breathe out. Then I do this scan thing in my own head. Like I'll scan my body from my head to my toes, back to my head. And I find out where it hurts. Where's the pain coming from? And then I worry about if it's just pain or there's an injury. Typically, I'll end up sitting up somehow, and I've learned over the years to kind of feel how bones are supposed to be, so I could tell if I didn't break anything like major, like a bone, like a humerus or tibia or something like that. So it takes a little while to figure out if I didn't break anything. Then I look into like the bleeding and all the bruises and abrasions and stuff like that. Can't see that sometimes. I have to take my shirt off. Maybe someone's got to help me or whatever. But basically, do your best not to panic and figure out if you got injured or hurt. If you're injured, you got to take a trip to the hospital. If you're hurt, you might be able to get an ice pack or something like that. So, knowing the difference between the two is going to help you. After I've taken a fall where it doesn't seem like I got injured and I'm just hurt, I kind of put myself on a almost like a quarantine. Like I gotta watch myself for 2 to 3 hours to make sure I didn't do anything. It's very important if you whack your head. If you whack your head, you kind of gotta go to the hospital. If you're having headaches or vision problems or hearing problems, something's wrong up there. If you did not hit your head, then that's like something that goes through my head. Did it hit my head? Did it hit my elbow? Did it hit my knee? Those things matter, so pay attention to that. Anyway, falls are scary. The thought of falls are scary. I used to think it wasn't a big deal. I had great balance until I realized how fast you hit the ground. It's a fraction of a second where you could have whacked your elbow, you could have whacked your head, your chin, there's so many things that could go wrong in a fall, and typically you get hurt, you sort of get injured. So taking a fall when you're in my condition is not a good thing.